So a hip-hop invasion just took place right about now on #lifestyle. It is Zola Gxagxisa, but simple, to be quite precise. We're doing the things that need to be done in the background. I've got AB Crazy with Numbers. I absolutely love this track. And before that, AB Crazy again with Nobody. Why am I playing his songs? Because he happens to be in studio with me. And if you've got any questions to ask him, all you need to do is just simply dial +277 925 44329. It is at TransAfrica 872 on Twitter, and it's TransAfricaRadio.net on Facebook. But nonetheless, I feel like actually just throwing out my prep sheets, because I've always been a fan of you. So I feel like I want to have a conversation with you and not actually ask you like detailed questions. But before we get into that, how are you doing today?
I'm alright. I'm chill there.
We see you chilled.
Yeah, nice and calm. It's a great day.
Oh man, It is a great day to actually have you on Lifestyle. We feel privileged to actually have you in studio with us.
Thank you guys for having me.
But nonetheless, we're actually even going to start off with, how did even a guy all the way from Mpumalanga come and find himself in Johannesburg and simply ruling all the hooks? When you think of a hook, I think of putting AB in a track. Oh, yeah. You know what
I mean? Look, I think the music found me, or should I say my blessing found me. Like I always say this, I never really had to, people always had to move from home and come to Joburg and struggle and sleep under bridges and you know, so my blessing really just came and found me in Graskop at my mom's house.
Are you serious?
Yes, because that's where I made all my music. And then at some point, you know, this guy Don Juan of Octave Coupley. I became part of them. Like that was way back when I started as a collective. Me, Ross Jack, PH, Raw X, we were like all a collective of producers. So this guy's brother is like married to the girl next door, like my mom's. So this one time I'm just back from dropping off my friend. I get to my gate. This guy is in the streets, like just looking around. I could tell like this guy is not from here, and he seems lost. Then next thing is Don Juan, who used to work at Jazz Works. Like he was recording Lira at the time. He was recording Zola, Mendoza, all these guys.
All the
so he's like, yo man,
you could think of,
like I'm looking for a place to buy some alcohol, you know, just to chill. I'm bored. My brother's busy handling his stuff in there, and I can't be in there and all that stuff. So I was like, then we started talking, and I said to him, I make music. And then I took him to my house, and then we
played the songs for him.
And he was like, yo, get to Joburg and let's do this. And then, so I came to Joburg knowing exactly where.
What you actually going to come do? You didn't.
Yes. So my parents were not like,
where are you going? Why are you going?
Why? Like it was there because he met my mom. My mom was cooking. So he showed us like the clips of him like with Lira recording Zola.
Oh, so you had to convince the mom, be like, okay, this is a real person that's actually coming
so
through.
It was like, that's why I always say my blessing found me there. I didn't have to move my body.
Yes.
I just had to, you know. Think.
And it seems like you didn't have to convince your mom much, because a lot of the times we are faced with our parents not actually agreeing for us to actually move into the entertainment scene, the music scene. But would you say it was pretty easy for you? And is this what your parents were like, okay, we understand, we get that this is what he wants to do?
Yes, because my mom saw him, met him, and saw the video clips and stuff, so she like believed it. So when it was time for me to come to Joburg, she just told my dad like, hey, this is what happened today. So and he's leaving, and next week he's gonna bounce. And my dad was like, oh, all right, cool, then go.
And then the rest was actually history. So the first day in Johannesburg, take me through that. What actually happened? Did you get here and just record? Which artists did you even work with? Okay,
I got to Don Juan's place. I had beats that Double HP had recorded on. We actually did a Jazz Works FM Hype Magazine mixtape at that time. And then I went to Double HP's house to go meet him. And we didn't even speak. He didn't even look at me.
At all.
He was just like, yeah, whatever, you know. And we met Tear Gas, went to check them out, because they used some of my beats. But at the time, they didn't even know who I was. They didn't even know that I made the beats that they always bought from Octave Coupley, you know. So, and they took the beats and then we just met all these guys, and then it started there. Then I started making my own songs now, where I'm like, you know, this was like 2000, I think. Somewhere there.
Somewhere
and then I recorded those songs, and then I think later on the guys knew when I started recording my own songs. Guys like you, and they knew, and now like, so like, this is the kid that was actually that's making this these type of beats, you know. So it started them, you know, other radio stations picked up and started playing a little bit of AB Crazy. So it caught on, you know, like, oh, okay, there's this guy with this sound. Yeah, so I guess Man of the Moment, Dreaming, Homecoming, and then the whole Cash Time Fam happened. And from then on, I was already in the game,
Oh, yeah. I think that's actually pretty amazing. And I actually even want to get into Cash Time Fam happening. And how did that group form, and how did you feel like, okay, I need to leave the group in order to actually be seen as AB Crazy? And did you want to do it? Or were there conflicts that actually took place there?
Yeah, well, obviously, I think within the group, there was like between our bosses at the time. I'm talking about, you know, my EKO and Ntugza. And Ntugza had his guys that, because they were going around looking for talent. So Ntugza had his guys. There was a guy called AB Fab and other couple, you know, cats that he found. And I don't know who my E got, but then KO had, you know, Smashes, who brought in Kid X, and then called me.
Oh, then so KO called you as well, and then it was like, these are the guys.
And like, and then Ntugza thought, I brought in AB Fab. And so he actually told me, honestly, he told me not to do it. Like, if I were you, I wouldn't even.
What?
So I actually did a track with him before the whole thing. So that was like a test, I guess. Like, is this guy really, you know, can he really do it? You know, then we did it. And then, but I decided to, you know, KO called me and was like, yo, forget, you know, politics and stuff. We're working here. We're not playing around.
Yeah, this is what we want to do.
And I mean, at the time, I only had songs playing on like one radio station at the time, and it really helped me. It gave me that platform, you know. So I decided to go on with it, and then we did it. And leaving wasn't. I wanted to drop my like a mixtape. I felt like as AB Crazy, because I've built so much by myself, and then now people need to get the hang of. Because I was still like, my mind was still back home. Because back home I was an artist, not part of a group. Even my brother was like, so
since when now?
Because that Goodbye song, it's a song I did a long time ago with my brother. You know, so when he heard it, he was like, so you are part of a group now, so are you going to take all your songs now
and actually give them to the group?
So that sort of made me realize that, you know what, we can be a group and do this thing. I mean, like a Young Money type of thing where Nicki Minaj drops like her mixtape, or Gada Gada will have, and Drake will drop. So that's what I proposed to the guys. Like, guys, can we do, you know, that type of thing? And they were like, nah, you're not ready for it. And obviously I had my own management, and they were like, you know what, we've been pushing you. And we're not willing to just give you over to anybody people else. Like, it's like our work now, so what now? Are we supposed to just, and my loyalty was with them. As much as I enjoyed being with the guys, you know, KO and them, but I had to make a decision.
But so looking at it now, would you say that was the best decision for you as a brand?
Yes. Yes, because I learned to now sort of try to handle things by myself. Now when you're traveling, when you have to sort that out. We were actually led by people. You go in there, you're doing this. So we knew nothing about the industry at that time, you know. But then when I left, I had to now start thinking, so what now?
What's going to happen now?
Yes, and then Kalawa Jazzmee happened. Even there, it's not like Oskido is there like saying, no, I'll take you here.
How about you do
this? No, he's
that?
like, hey man, so do this hip hop thing, you know, so you figure it out. You know, so that's why it's hard. It wasn't easy, but it sort of made me stronger as a human being, like as a man, mentally also, and I understood the game better, you know. And then
so do you think that you've reached your peak, looking at all the things that you've actually been through and all the things that you've done within the industry? Did you anticipate this much success as well?
Like for me, it wasn't. This is not about a destination I'm trying to get to. I'm trying to reach. It's a process. It's a journey, like a never-ending journey. I think until the day I decide to retire. As long as I'm in the game, I'm cool. Even if I don't drop a single for 2 years, 3 years, but I will still come back, drop a single, and get things moving again, because I really love being in the industry, doing interviews. This is what it's all about. This is what I always wanted to do. So I didn't see myself finishing off after 6 months. After 6 years, I'm done. No, you can never really be done. You know, just like any other like career, I haven't even reached my peak yet. My time is still coming. You know, I've only been around 7 years, 8 years now. So we still going.
And despite the fact that everybody knows you, everybody loves your music, and you're just like, I'm still going and heading somewhere else.
Even if I get there, but I wouldn't know that. I think now I'm. You know what I mean? Because I was never really at that point where I'm like, I think you see now. No, because it's the same thing. Every year you do interviews, you do this, you do that. So I can't really say I'm in now. Or in fact, I prefer to believe that I'm still getting there. Because that keeps me hungry. That keeps me thinking, I need to work harder. I need to keep on pushing. Yeah. So for me, it's not a destination I'm trying to get to. It's just being in the game until I retire. So let's talk about 2018 and your brand new single. Yes.
Tell me a little bit about your brand new single and why you decided to name it Omeka.
Okay, Omeka is it's a name. It's an Indian name.
Yeah,
it means kind and I got the beat from MSK and Mr. Lou. I met them through Professor introduced me to them, and then we got in studio. We they did the beat, and then I decided to record on it. What people don't know is that Kid X actually called me up and he was like, "Yo, I'm looking for like music. I'm gonna work on my stuff, my album and stuff." So I was like, I don't really have like the song now. What do you want to do? So he actually wanted us to get together like with smashes, and drop one song. So I figured Omeka could work, because I didn't want to do the whole trap. We're not youngins anymore. You know what I mean?
That is so true.
Let's give people real music. And then I did the hook and I sent him the beat, but he took his time. He took his time, and until I decided, you know what, I'm not gonna wait. Let me just do my verses and
let's actually make this
let's just make this. Maybe because sometimes people how the industry is. If if you send a song to an artist, maybe for a feature, and silence is their way of saying I'm not really. You know what I mean? So I decided to just drop the song. I spoke to Oskido. I was like, you know what, I think I want to release the song. He's like, you think you have nothing to lose, to do it. And then we did it. I mean, that was like a long time ago. Radio only started picking up now.
Right now. And we're only catching up on that right now.
So that's how Omeka came about. So it's just really a song about what's been going on and in our time now with the issues, like with what's happening with the women, the struggle, what women have to go through to make ends meet. And if you listen to, and also the first verse is just about what these kids are going through, like in terms of contracts, and they sign bogus contracts, and the second verse is really for the slay queens, and just to say you want that life, but just hang in there. You don't have to do certain things to get to that life.
I like the fact that you're capturing everything that's happening within the now, right? Is this something that's actually going to happen with all the songs that are actually coming up from you?
Now it depends on what song, like the topic, the subject matter. Like when I'm in studio, I can't just decide, I think then my next song is going to be about love, because then I'll be in studio and then I'll just feel some type of way according to the beat, and then it's like, oh, I feel this vibe right now, I'm feeling this, and then I make a song. I don't really write it down as like, it's not really by the book. I just sit in studio and make the beat, or if someone else gives me the beat, then I think of so when I listen, because it's like this Afro beat, it's got this Afro beat vibe to it. So I didn't want to sound like I'm trying to sound Afro, like your Davido and them, but I wanted to do it my own way and still make it soulful my way.
Alrighty, so we're going to listen to it for the very first time right here on TransAfrica Radio. I suggest that, let me be that person that turns down the bait music and allows you to actually introduce your brand new single to the people in Africa. I'm going to let you do it. I always let my guests be the people to take over. So so in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's do this.
Yo, it's your boy AB Crazy. We out here at TransAfrica Radio, man. This is my new joint, Omeka. Look out for the video. Let's go.
This is TransAfrica Radio.
Style AB Crazy coming through with Omeka. Let me just say that I'm glad that you didn't put anybody else on the song.
Yeah.
It sounds amazing. Don't you think it actually worked out the way it was actually supposed to be?
Yes. You know who else thinks that way?
Who thinks that too?
Myka. X actually recorded his verse, and Myka was like, I heard what X did, and I feel like what you did is
on another level.
So I feel the same actually. Yeah.
I actually do, and I like the fact that you guys actually, as Cash Time fam, you still got like a nice relationship with them.
Yeah, that's, you see, Twitter sometimes, I always say there's reality and then there's Twitter, you know, so people believe a lot to, what they see on Twitter, and they assume, because artists wake up in the morning and they start talking about other artists, and you still get to link up later on. You still there pushing the beef.
You just out there like, blah.
Yeah, but I never really had any issues with them, because it was between me and the label, the cast manager. So it wasn't about they were like my colleagues, you know what I mean? So I had no issues with them, even though maybe they might have said some stuff or whatnot. Obviously they had to be loyal to the people. But
true.
I never really considered, them like I needed to prove anything. It had nothing to do with them.
So you make beats, you rap, and I'm just thinking to myself, which one do you prefer to do the most? If they had to be like, choose today.
It's weird, because there was a point in my career where I was really, I think it was when I did Kuli Chana's Mnat Bowen. I produced that, and at that time I felt like the producer.
And that was like a really
because that track really did well. So as a producer, I was like, wow. And then there was a time where, when I got in the game, I was rapping more. And that's what got me into the game. So I enjoyed that. And now I'm at a time where everyone that wants to work with AB Crazy is, hey man. I mean, there's all these albums that drop now. Like, I'm on all the, like, Zakwe, Fat Group versus Mahuta, Rashid is dropping his, Blacklist just dropped yesterday. It's like, now it's hooks. Now everybody's like, hey, be crazy.
Yeah, because we think of you.
So I think it's just a blessing, because I can always come back into the game as something else.
Yeah, that is so true.
You know what I mean? So it's like, there's this gap now. According to Slicker on Live, I'm the hook king. And I'm like, you know what?
But I agree, though.
Let them argue or debate about who's the rap god. But the hook king is still me. Then
still you.
I'm good, at least as a rap. I mean, I got flow, I make beats, I rap, but I'm a hook king. That's amazing. So I think for everyone listening, all the kids doing something out there trying to push their stuff, at least find what you're good at, like your strength. Somehow get in the game and own something. That's what it is, so that you actually, that's your contribution to the game, instead of just being one of those rappers. Everyone can rap, everyone can sing, but what makes you different? And I guess that's why people would want to work with AB Crazy on an album, like, yo man, I need that sound, I need that. And
and I'd like to say that you've remained relevant, sustainable within what you do. What do you think actually makes you different and sets you apart from what people are doing now within the industry?
I guess it's what I've always been doing, and not following what, I never look at the next man. Like I don't even watch like music channels. Like every time people visit my house, I always make sure they don't watch Big Bang Theory or something.
Don't be out here,
because I don't want to be there debating about or thinking, because even if you're not talking to anyone, it does occur to you. Like every time you see a video, you're like, this guy, so and people start talking. So I don't want any influence, and I don't want to be thinking that way about the industry. I always want to think AB Crazy, he's soulful, he's just a genius when it comes to, and no one, I don't want to feel like, I don't want that to be challenged in any way. So I choose not to focus on what the next man is doing at the time. Like, I can be quiet and come back and do this whenever I feel like it. It's my world. I need to live it the way I want to, and create my own and design it the way I want. Then you do and create what how you would like your world to be, and let me do mine. So that's what kept me going all these years and all this time. I haven't even reached my peak yet. It's not my time yet. but I'm still here, so we're still going. Yeah,
I love that. And where do you draw your inspiration from? Because you don't watch anything. And
no, I do watch TV.
You,
but like,
you do watch TV,
but
in terms of music channels, you're not out there trying to listen what's hot and
unless
what's not.
Unless if I have a video that's out and I know exactly what time, and then just to make sure
it is
playing, you know. But I do watch TV. I love, like the BBC Earth it's always about nature, and they speak of, a lot of things. I like reading a lot, just to gain more knowledge, wisdom. It's cool. And that's what keeps me going. And the fact that I love soul music.
Yes.
I've always been that soulful guy. I needed to touch soul. So my mom really plays a major role because she's sweet and all. So when I make music, I cannot be gangster no matter how hard I try.
It's not happening.
Yeah, it's not happening. I can't be that guy. So I guess my mom, just thinking about her sometimes makes me want to make something sweet, and even when I rap, I try not to really be like gangster and talk
and
smack
anything else,
and anything else. So I think my mom, and just the love for soul music. I like music that touches me, that moves me, that evokes like a certain emotion in me. I need to feel something when I listen to it. Then I know it's a good song, according to me.
I absolutely love that. So I'm actually going to throw it to our listeners roundabout now. If you got any question that you would like to ask AB Crazy, all you need to do is just send me a voice note on the number +27 7925 4329. You can even tweet us. It is at TransAfrica 872 on Twitter, and it's TransAfricaRadio.net on Facebook. It's simple, as easy as that.
DJ MP,
I'm out here grinding, my baby. Hey, I'm absolutely loving that one. We just had to throw it back. Rans and the Nairas. And like I said, and I think we all can actually agree that you are the king of all hooks. I just don't think it would actually make sense. So without you within this track, it just wouldn't have made sense. At all. But nonetheless, I see a whole lot of comments coming through. I've got one coming through from Charlene, who's out in Cape Town, and saying that it's a great interview. Big up to AB Crazy. Beautiful, beautiful song that you've actually got going on. And she also wants to hear the Goodbye song. She loves that song, apparently. So that's the song that she actually wants to hear. I've also got voice notes coming through from Tabo, all the way from Springs. Listen up.
Hey, Trans, please tell Crazy to play Blood by Zagwe. That's the hook king.
See, everybody agrees with us. Everybody seems to agree with us that AB Crazy is the king of hook. I've got a message coming through from Alice all the way from Zim. Alice wants to know, what does AB Crazy want to be remembered for?
Life keeps changing. So our goals keep changing.
Yeah.
So it's hard to pick that one thing, because
that
now
you want to be remembered
there's
for.
always, you're gonna do a lot of things in life. So, but I can just say, before being the hook king, so let me focus on what's going on now. So if that's what they think now, so
then
remember
that's what
me,
you want to be remembered
until
for.
I do something else, and then I'll be the hottest beat maker next, and then they'll say yes, I'll decide. Maybe next I'll be the hottest rapper when I decide, and then they'll say we'll remember him for that. But for now, since they're saying I'm a hook king,
then
I
that's
believe
what we're
them,
running with.
and let's run with that.
I've got another message actually coming through from Charlene, and she wants to know, how did the name AB Crazy come about?
AB Crazy. I did a jingle back then when I was young with my older brother at a radio station. I did a song called It's Crazy, It's Crazy. So I ended up saying Abraham is my second name.
Oh, okay.
So, well, I love that name, but then I'm using Tumelo. So like I decided to go with the AB just to put in that.
Oh, to just put an
AB there somewhere. I didn't really want to go, get into the game as Tumelo, like it just didn't seem right. And since I want to use, Abraham, I thought, what, let me make it AB. And then I put the AB onto the Crazy, and then I formed it. Oh, it's just AB Crazy. And then then I became popular because I
Yes.
was this kid singing, and people started singing along. Every time they saw me, my brother would like parade me to his friends and
but
girls, and
that's
like,
crazy.
so it sort of caught on, and then I became AB Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty, I've got a message coming through from Sandile. Sandile wants to know, is there anybody that you haven't worked with that you would like to work with?
I don't know. Obviously, local.
Yeah. Local. Let's even go international as well. I feel like
obviously international. I mean, there's Kanye West.
Yeah.
So many. Jay-Z. There's T-Pain.
Yeah.
There's Drake. There's J. Cole.
Yeah.
There's a Ty Dollar Sign.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Yeah,
as
there's
well.
so many. But
Yeah.
I think one would be Jay-Z, because I grew up listening to a lot of Jay-Z.
Yeah.
So like doing a song with
Jay-Z would be
like, really dope. Yeah.
And locally?
Locally, I don't know. I haven't really, because I think I worked with everybody I needed to work with.
Oh, is it?
Yes. So now, really, if I were to work with, I don't know. I'm just trying to look at the young ones that are
actually have come out. Yeah.
That I think would. I think Nasty C is really dope.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I want to work with him or just like listening to him.
Oh, is it?
But
do you think your guys' styles of music would actually complement each other?
Yes, I mean, I would like to hear him on a very soulful beat.
Yeah.
With a soulful hook, and then see how we can, and MT as well.
Yeah.
MT's got this African vibe type of thing. Like you listen to him, he's African.
Yes.
I like that. And I would like to hear him on one of my soulful beats.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I think Necessary, MT, yeah, they dope. Yeah.
Those are the guys that you'd like to work with.
Yeah, not that I would like to work with, but I love to listen to them.
Music,
I just don't know
actually.
if it would work if.
Yeah.
But let's just say yes. Those are the guys I would love to work
Those are the
with,
guys.
yeah.
And looking at the hip hop scene to what it is today and what it was before, it's actually grown.
Yes.
And I think it's absolutely amazing. What do you think of it now, and where do you see it going?
I think we're doing well. I mean, with so many albums, dropping, everyone is like I like the energy that we have.
Yeah.
Somehow everyone feels like dropping something.
Yes.
So it's like every week someone is dropping something. It's like we're realizing that, we were never given this chance before. Mm-hmm. So we're not going to just waste it and have that one hit song of the year. It's like a hip hop track. I think who had it? I think KO had it. Was it Kara Kara?
Yes, at one point.
And then we didn't say, guys, finally we're here.
The
best song of the year is a hip hop, so let's chill. No, we're not chilling. We're grinding every week. There's more music, there's more videos, there's more, so we pushing as much as some people didn't want hip hop to happen,
but it actually is happening.
It is happening, so we're not stopping. So that's what I love about it. It wasn't here before, so let's just appreciate being here, hip hop being here, and appreciate everybody else that's actually contributing to hip hop. You gotta be in it to at least to be mentioned, I guess, to show your contribution. So big up to everyone that's dropping, releasing, that's making songs.
Okay, I've got a message coming through from Tandi and saying she's asking, over the years, what have you learned?
What have I learned? That you need to be strong mentally.
Yes.
For this game and just life in general. Like you need to be really like very, very aware of a lot of things and be strong mentally, because it's very challenging. Many people quit and go back home. People leave with nothing. People make money and lose it. People, but the root of everything, of all these things, is just they were not aware of a lot of things. And mentally, I feel like they told people a lot of things but didn't tell them to get wisdom, knowledge about. People don't teach you how things are done. They just want to put the plate on your table and say, this is your food. Don't worry about how it came about. Just eat until they have no use for you, and then it's done for you. You see, and it's still happening, but I think we are more now aware of what's happening. So mentally, I learned that you need to be strong and be aware of what's going on in the industry. Learn about it, like read stuff, learn stuff,
teach
find
yourself,
out and teach yourself. It's not about being everywhere. You can stay at home and learn a lot and actually learn a lot and do a lot. In the Bible, I guess, sorry for sounding now religious, but I think it was Jesus said, be still and know that I am God. I think what it means to me is that you don't really have to go out there and do things and try to change things and move people, and that's when you mess up. Like I said, my blessing found me at home. I didn't move my body. I just had to just move my mind and just be strong mentally. I learned to just keep my mind in order, so I don't fall and I don't get, depressed. And depression is what causes a whole lot of things. Even in the industry, people think artists are these. I see how people
we see them in the
stuff.
club and everything, and it looks
but
great.
People have problems. People go through a lot, and especially as artists, we do have problems and we go through a lot. It's not that easy. So if you need to be strong mentally and know what you're getting yourself into, because your life will change. And I learned to be strong, to find wisdom, and mentally it taught me how to be strong. That's what I learned from this whole thing. That it's not about where you come from, who you chill with, doesn't matter. It's about what you think about yourself. And you just need to get the right idea of who you think you are and do what you think you need to do for yourself. And
and the rest is history, I guess.
The rest is history,
I love that. And just to wrap things up, in terms of the music video that we all want to see come out, what's happening with that?
Myka, we shot the video like 2 weeks ago. I think I'm getting it tomorrow.
Yes.
So maybe by next week I'll drop it.
You'll be ready to drop it.
I'll be ready to drop it,
I love that. And the rest of the plans for 2018, what is it looking like for AB Crazy?
Okay, now since I'm hooking, I'm gonna ride with
that wave and just go with
wave. Hooking, people are gonna drop albums. I'll be part of those albums, and also I'll be dropping my own songs. And just making music. Like I said, it's just enjoying being in the game, doing more features, working with more people, and just introducing more new people to the game, and just continuing, so people will can just wait and see what's gonna happen. So but already it is happening, so soon I'll decide to become the best rapper, and then we'll get into that and push that. So,
I wish I could actually keep you in studio longer. Right? I've actually got a message coming through from Gift. Gift says, "Dankie, AB Crazy. I respect the fact that you didn't change the music you are doing just to accommodate what's actually happening right now." And he's actually saying that he respects you for who you are. And can we please play him Sorry Fraternity? Okay, we're going to be those people that are going to play that song for you. And how does it feel to actually have people tell you that, listen, you haven't changed one bit, you sound the same, and it's sounding even better now?
Yeah, it means my plan worked. It means whatever I thought I was doing, it worked.
It's actually working.
Time can only tell. So how I've been thinking and doing things, I can only say, okay, but so far, so
this
good.
This is actually working,
It's actually working, so... Yeah, I planted the seeds, and now I see where
the fruits are.
Yeah, so it really feels great. I'm from a small town. We never really got any recognition. Growing up, people will like you because whatever, but this is amazing for other people that you don't even know. So knowing that you're touching people's souls out there, it just means you mean a lot. You're not just going to leave Earth and no one knows about it. You know what I mean? And that's what's important. You can leave the money and everything, but people will always remember you, and that's amazing.
I'd like to actually think that you've served your purpose then. Would you say that?
Not yet. There's still a lot. I still have goals. We're not done yet. We're not even there yet. So we still have more work to do.
A lot of things to actually do.
A lot of things,
Yes, and just to wrap it up, we've got $1 million question for you right here at TransAfrica. We play 100% African music. What do you think of us playing 100% African music?
That's amazing, because we need that.
Yes.
We need that. I mean, we've been crying for that, because now an American artist or wherever would come to our country and outshine us in our own
and it just doesn't make sense.
It just doesn't make sense, and that just means radio doesn't play most of our stuff. That's why people know more about Jay-Z than or Drake than AB Crazy. So it's really amazing that you guys really play 100%
African music.
It's amazing, you know, because I know that if you are listening to TransAfrica, you know about AB Crazy, you know about Casper Youve, you know about Big Star Johnson, all these guys. So it's amazing. I wish everyone could actually just join in and do the same.
All right, thank you so much for joining us. It's been absolutely amazing.
Thank you for having me.
We're looking out for the music video and we're waiting for it to drop, and we shall let you know when it actually comes out. But nonetheless, AB, drop social media handles real quick. Where can people find you if they want to collaborate with you? Are you open to that, the young stars?
Well, I mean, they can hit me up on at Tumelo AB Crazy on Twitter.
Yes.
And Tumelo AB Crazy Instagram, AB Crazy on Facebook. I mean, on Twitter, there's an email address for like collaborations and all that. Even on Instagram and on Facebook, it's So Tumelo AB Crazy on Insta and Twitter. So on my bio, there's everything
is there. That's where they can find it.
Yeah.
Alrighty, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Then you niggas didn't. I'm sorry we in a building, then you niggas ain't. So sorry, I'm sorry we done came up. Sorry.
This is TransAfrica Radio.